And we are live. Now to set the scene over to the game. There's the game, and where am I? There I am. Alright. Recently there was an update that added a new mission to the game, so for this stream I'm going to be doing the new mission and see what it's like. And this new mission is called the Lotus Eaters. Let's see if there's any warnings before I start. Nope, no warnings. And as you can see, I'm using the Jade Warframe. Since I went up enough levels in the Nightwave event to get a free Warframe slot, I got this, and I think the Wukong Prime, since that's been in the Foundry for, well, quite a while. Looks like we're going into the desert once more. There's the Lotus. Or at least for me it's the Lotus, since supposedly, or for some reason during the final mission, her sentient form was the good option.
It's you.
Oh, there's two of me. Oh, I choose both options.
This isn't just a bad memory, is it? This is new. Easy. You're scaring the kid.
You, my child. The great indifference wants to take. I want to let it. I feel only the call. You, my champion. Please. Drown out that noise that beckons. If any other answers the call. No. It has to be you. Our paradox.
Oh, I'm playing as the Drifter. And I also noticed that on the back of this outfit there's like either a wolf or a dragon on the back. This looks like there's something in the real world. Guess I follow the Kavad and see where it leads me. Maybe I'll eventually follow a white rabbit and go to a strange land. Follow Kalemos. Where are you taking me, Kalemos? meant to stream this on Wednesday, but unfortunately didn't have the time to do that.
Do you hear it? The calls of angels, devils, life itself. It's grown so loud. It tries to follow in his footsteps through time. You must find him first.
So, was that it? Or is there more to this? I guess I go back to the orbiter and there's a new stage to the mission?
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
Let's see what it says.
Tenno, none of us could hear the device that was calling from the abyss of history. The daughter of Hunhao heard it, and almost succumbed to its call. She raised her voice in song to drown it out, and that we did hear. I should have known she was waiting for you. You answered a call and, in a way, found an answer for me. The time is almost right to finish the Kalimos sequence. I will soon be able to send you to the city-state of Holvania in the plague year of 1999, a most perilous time. Without your equipment, you would surely perish. Luckily, the vessels have a connection to Albrecht's volunteers that I believe I can exploit. You will not arrive unarmed, nor unarmored. We won't be late.
Ordis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty. Ugh! There I go again.
Arthur's time page. Okay, so what do we do with that? You know, I thought that there was gonna be like a little story mission, but so far, by the looks of it, it's just a very tiny thing. I'll go talk to Lloyd and see if there's anything new.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. I was trained to assist our comedians, not warriors or animals, but I shall do my best. Remain of stalwart mind, Tenno, even in the face of madness. Yes, I'm sure we've all got better things to do. So much of what we do resembles magic. No wonder we found Oh, I'll just pop off and find... I hear his voice sometimes when I walk these... I'll just put this all back then. To better times ahead.
Bird, be a love and look into the eyes front. We begin.
Alright, what's needed to render?
Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you.
I need 2 more shrill vocas.
I have attempted to explain your task as simply as possible. No big words.
This one has a chance of giving me a shrill voca, so
We
let's do
trust
that.
in Papa's wisdom.
One must make the best of it. Tools are there to be used, Tenno. Scoop up the Voss fields and fire up the backup defenses.
Well, this is my first time using the forge ability. And also, since the Lotus Eaters mission was pretty short, I'm going to be streaming for an hour, so well, there's not really much I can do after that. Get a mission. Completed the bounty. I didn't think there would be another warframe that's able to fly around like the titanium can.
Defend the Vitrium, Tenno. The Murmur knows we cannot protect the labs if we are blind to their presence.
Zephyr would probably count, but he doesn't really fly, he just flies everywhere. At least that I know anyway.
The automated defenses can probably handle it from here. Unless you'd prefer to fight on?
Guess we're sticking around a bit longer.
Collating sensory reports. Determining next target. It's the Oracle!
Okay, can't go that way. It looks like I could, but I hit an invisible barrier. Not exactly sure what I was going to be doing in this one, but okay.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
Give me a second. Probably the Yep. Too bad there isn't a necromech mod that increases the recharge rate of the tower. So it is going up quite rapidly, so I should probably be able to just grab it. Around here for now.
We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you still have some fight in you, keep at
it. We staying or going? Staying this side. You know, when I first heard that there were two necromechs, I thought of getting the second one, but the second one is close quarters based, while this one is range, as well as close quarters, but mostly range. And considering how much I was going to get this necromech, I figured that I would stick to this one. Unless there's going to be a mission that requires the other necromech, which I really hope it doesn't, because as I said, getting the things needed for this necromech for the needed thing to do. damage to this way, not what damage to this.
Strength has made all the difference. We can hold the line without you, if we must.
Get an
We're
Arcwing
done
part.
here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
I'm not sure what Glory is, aside from it being a part of Jade. Glory might be the... what shoots out the beams when I use Jade's fourth ability. But who knows. Oh, I can upgrade it. Right. For now, let's do auto install. And let's do more bounties.
Come. Eyes front, we begin. Gather the others.
Okay,
I have
still
something
need
to
two
say.
Shrill Vocas. Whoops, wrong thing. Right.
You have your orders.
You can see that the report can take me here faster, like on the Zerman.
Trying to destroy the Oracle. Beneath the bone, the eardrum is fragile. All too easy to rupture.
Not really much of a difference in damage.
Tenno.
I'm doing okay.
Scoop up the boss fields and fire up the backup defenses.
Yeah, that was a command that I did a while back. And plus, when I was making the bot, I didn't realize that I was naming the bot. So, sorry about the confusion there. Shouldn't, because I have the game volume lower than the commentary. Let's have that right there for now.
Under attack. Defend it, Tenno. If it is punctured, the consequences will be catastrophic and disgusting.
So what other games do you play? I play Skyrim Special Edition, this, Minecraft, occasionally. Lately I've been playing Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And also Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero. Those are the games that I've been playing as of late.
You want to hit those high notes? You gotta mean it.
Your strength has made all the difference. We can hold the line without you, if we must.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
what's this one? Yeah, I figured that it would increase the damage to murmurs. Alright,
Your attention, please.
let's see about doing this again and getting a Shrill Voca.
Very well.
Earlier I did the Lotus Eaters mission, which
Sorry,
took...
see you there. Can I help you?
which took about 10 minutes, so I figured that since I have done the mission, I figured that I would stream for at least an hour. That way I'll have something to show for it.
Defend the Vitrium, Tenno. The Murmur knows we cannot protect the labs if we are blind to their presence. We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you still have some fight in you, keep at it.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
At least I'm getting a lot of affinities and leveling up my warframe. If I max out Jade during the stream, if I have time, that is, I'll switch over to Wukong Prime and see how that plays.
Yes?
This one has a chance of giving me a Shrivoka too, so let's do this one for a change.
Trust in Papa's wisdom.
I don't think I've done this one before. I think I need the electric, so let's pick that one up. That's one. Go.
Now the tricky part. Air pressure management. Stay limber, Biped. You know, with your limbs. The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve.
Wasteful.
We have a new pressure target.
A follower. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Again. Formidable progress. I urge you, keep the crucibles firing. Should opposition grow too great, of course, return home. Oh, shit!
A follower.
You'll require ampoules of toxin and electricity.
So how many hours do you usually stream? I usually stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours. But for this stream, I'm going to be streaming for an hour since I've already done what I intended. Thanks, it's something I made for a Sonic character gallery that I later made as my Sonic Sona. Yeah, but that stuff requires money, which I don't have much of. Plus, I'm pretty content using a PNG tuber.
Let's keep the system cooking, shall we? Pressure band identified. Shoot the valve to release pressure.
In one of my previous streams, there was somebody saying that I should get a live model.
A new complex element has been created.
And like I told them, I wasn't interested in that, but they kept on saying that I should. Okay, so we need ice and lightning. Here's some ice. Yeah, I'm well aware there's a lot of bots, but to my knowledge, there's not ones that say, hey, you should change your model to something more lifelike or something that's animated and things like that. The ones I often get are ones that are like,
electrical stimulation of an intensely
it's
cold
like,
subject.
hey, if you want to be famous, come to the shady side, which I put as one of the warnings that if I see something like that in the chat, then they're immediately banned. Yeah, but like I told the other guy, I'm not interested in changing my model.
On your toes! We must keep the pressure in range! Our pressure target is shifting. Release valve pressure now! Shazam! Oh, what a gorgeous sub. Who's a pretty sub? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you? Create another.
Maybe a good thing, but like I said before, I'm not interested in changing my model.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work.
Tagfer is the last example of his entire species.
Alright, since it's over the 1 hour mark, I'll call it a stream here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to come follow me if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to make more. And also, come subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I'll put in the chat right here. And I make videos from Monday to Thursdays over on YouTube, and I stream on Wednesdays as well as on Saturdays and Sundays here on Twitch if I have the chance. So, stay home, stay safe, and until next time, later haters.